Well, hello, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to another Wednesday with KBBU and the KBBU team with Michelle Green. Hey, hey. How y'all doing? Thank you so much for watching. We are so excited that you are here. Listen, if you are watching us for the first time, first of all, just go on to Michelle Green and click that subscribe button so you can go ahead and make sure that you have all of the info, all of the goodies, the juices of what we talk about here. We are a business university and we have an associate certification, a bachelor certification, as well as a master certification. And actually, that's a VIP master certification that we offer. And here we help entrepreneurs to do business the right way. We teach you all things business. I mean, we have like, there isn't a topic that we don't cover. There isn't anything that we leave out of our university. And so, what we do every Wednesday is come on live to talk to entrepreneurs, business owners about business tips and strategies so that you can be a better business owner. That's right. So, tonight we are going to be talking about how to stop chasing people and master your product or your service. Let me tell you. How many of us are always walking around here talking about how many people we got as clientele? We ain't making enough money. We ain't doing what it is that we think that we need to do. How many times are we walking around here talking about things that relate to the money and the people, but we have not really mastered or even thought about our products or services. So tonight we're going to dive into these topics and help you to be a better entrepreneur and learn how to do business the right way. And listen, if you're interested in any of those certifications, go ahead and get logged in to kbbulllc.com. Go to the website, go ahead and click on the link so you can get into the next class because that'll be upcoming soon. That's right. Yes. So let me go around the room and let everybody say hello. Miss Doctor, I'm sorry, not Miss. Dr. Mary and Dr. Tina are with us tonight. Say hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, 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 hey. And also hello to our other coaches, Coach Sade, Coach Doris, Coach Yoshi, Coach Preston. Hey, hey, hey to all of our coaches, current and previous. Hey, everybody. All right, so let's jump into this topic. To stop chasing people and to master your product or your service. How about that? What about it? Y'all, who want to go first? Mary, you want to go first?
I can. I can. When you know what you're supposed to be doing without a shadow of a doubt, I'm telling you, it changes everything because now you're making sure the foundation is laid, is set, so that the people that in the kingdom that you're supposed to be serving, you are focused on what you're supposed to do so you can service those you're supposed to service. So when you do that, that means you got everything. I attended KBBU because I needed to make sure my foundation was sure. You have to make sure. And then I got with Dr. Tina so I can make sure I'm seen. Man, I'm telling you, when you do that, when you give the people what they need so they can push your business and you doing what you need to do, now you can focus on the people that you're supposed to be servicing and not chasing people who you're not supposed to be servicing. It's so many times we are always looking at people and looking at this thing from a natural point of view, and we want to service those who, how we feel. But sometimes
Hmm.
everybody in your community is not in your tribe. Yes, the target market of your business, if you got that defined, yes, it can include everybody. But again, you really have a niche market that you are actually serving, but you also will service the masses if you need to as well. So
That's
yeah.
right. And if you think about those masses in your particular niche, in your target audience, there are billions upon billions of people in that particular niche. Like, why are we trying to compete with other business owners that's doing the same thing? Why are we even trying to chase and run down people over and over again? If somebody's not interested, then let them go, okay? Let them go. There are billions of other people out here in this world who really need your service and would appreciate what you're bringing to the table. But because we don't really focus on that service or product, we tend to just, allow our businesses to be whatever it is. That's pretty messed up. But thank you, Dr. Mary. Thank you for sharing. All right. What about Dr. Tina? What you got to say about this stop chasing people and master your product or service?
Because we're so caught up when we first learn business, depending upon who you learn it from. We ain't talking about KBBU, we talking about other places. Not trying to say certain stuff, but
Now,
I'm speaking the hypothetical, but you know what I'm talking about. We get so caught up in these business philosophy terminologies that sound all good and fluffy, such as the avatar. You need to find your avatar. Your avatar. I'm like, what is avatar? A Disney character? What I supposed to do with this avatar? So then your avatar is the ideal person, that one person that you're looking for, that one person. It could be the mama she's 30 years old, she got 4 kids, she's a single mom, she did it, she went through that, and then you all the time chasing after this fictitious 30-year-old with
say it's
4 kids.
fictitious. Are
Yeah,
we talking about
because
artificial?
she ain't real. We out here so big building for this avatar that really doesn't exist for us in that moment. When we have real people around us every single day, that is our customer. That is our client. We get so caught up in the planning, the dreaming, the fantasy of business that we lose the connection with the people. We lose the connection with the people because at the end of the day, most of us, I would say 99.9% of business owners, they start because they really want to help somebody. They really don't want someone else to go through whatever it is that they went through. And now they have the solution. It's something that have social proof that it works. Like for me, I know media work, not because somebody told me. It's because not only I experienced it myself, it changed my whole business. And so knowing that I know and repeating it over and over and over with different people, different genres, I know that it works. Yes, it takes time, but it works, okay? And so we have to start I had a guest on my show, and she called it something I never heard anyone call it this. She called, you have to have a customer-centric business. A customer-centric, which means your whole focus is centralized on that person.
Ooh.
And we have just gotten out of the real and just chasing after this dream of a person. And we have people around us every single day that not only need what we have, but they want what we have. And we're not talking to them. We're not talking to them. We're not sharing or articulating in a way that will make people understand that we are their solution.
Right.
And so if we're not having the customers that we desire or the people that we want, then and you're talking to a lot of people, then maybe the problem is you're talking, you're not having a conversation. You're not having a conversation that's driven, that is centered. I have found with me learning how to speak with people is that it's not about what you can do it's not about what you can always necessarily do for them, with your products, what you say, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this, I could do that. You listen to them and then you tell them what you can do to help them with what they want to do. What they want, not necessarily what you want to give them, but what they want. And do you actually have a service or a product that can solve their problem or get them closer to the solution than when they first came to you? Because sometimes we have a piece of what a person needs. Like for me, I have media and marketing. And if anybody know me, I also do homeschooling. But guess what? I don't have business. You don't come to me about no business coaching, because I will tell you straight up, just because I got 3 businesses, I am nobody's business coach. Somebody
Right?
come somebody come to me and say, well, you got a grant before, so you can tell me how to get a grant. No, I can't. You better talk to Mary, Dr. Mary, because that ain't what I do.
Now?
Like, you better talk to her. So sometimes we have pieces of what a person needs to get to their end goal. And then it's our job to help them with what we do, our piece, and give them to the next person who can actually do the other part, especially when we know that they're qualified. And so being okay with that, you don't have to know everything, but know what you know. And so stop reaching after the dream client or whatever you think that is in your head, which don't exist, and start going after these real breathing people that you can help, that's right here in front of your face.
Come on, Mary.
Drop
Come on,
that
Dr. Tina.
avatar. Get a real person. Drop that avatar. Find you a real person.
Now that is a laugh right there. That is funny because I know it's true. I've seen it in the industry that I work in as well. So I know it's something that is out there, and many of us are being fooled and deceived literally right in front of our faces by listening to this person tell us about all of this stuff that we got to do with this avatar. And then in the meantime, it's millions of dollars that they put in their pocket because we believe in the hype of what they done told us. Y'all, we gotta stop it. We gotta cut this stuff out. Dr. Mary, you look like you are itching to say something. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go.
Listen, man, when you talked about tonight, we spend so much time sometime in the preparation of a thing that when it get here, we're not even ready. Because sometimes, like Dr. Tina said, we have this world on the inside that we picture it, and then you have the real world. So the question is, which one are you living in? Which one are you living in? Which one? Because literally, if you focus, if you just stay out here in the real world, and literally get your stuff together, you won't have to chase people because the word said your gift gonna make room for you. So you
Amen.
have this heartbeat. Dr. Tina have this heartbeat. Michelle have this heartbeat because this is what you call to do. So naturally, when people meet with you, they can be like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, you was what I was looking for. You who I was looking for." But when we don't have stuff together and we just
Mm.
going from all over the place, we have one idea of the person that's in front of us, but then that person in front of us, we looking at them different through our inner eyes. The inner eyes, and then we don't want to take time to lay the foundation of what we need to do. And that's where KBBU come in because again, Michelle, I meant this. This thing was an epiphany for me. I went to school and I had all these professors with a PhD teaching me, but they didn't even have a business.
Woo!
They got
How
the
you gonna
theory
teach
of it.
somebody
Yeah,
business
they
and
got
you
the
ain't got
theory
no
down pat.
business?
So it's almost like we have in our mind the theory of the customer that we have. But when you go through what you need to go through, you will identify your value proposition and you will know who the people, your target market. So now, yes, the world at large can come participate, but you know who you're looking for because they are actually drawn to you. You don't have to go out, they are drawn to you literally, and they're right in front of you. So my thing is we got to really take time. Stop looking on the inside and come out. It's right in front of you. Stop trying to wish people to do it because a lot of times we want other people to be able to do what we're not willing to do. And you don't know your
Ooh.
customers because you hadn't take time to learn who your customer is. But when
Ooh.
you take time, to do that, now it changes everything because the thing is, people want shortcuts, and you can't have shortcuts and have a solid business.
Ooh, I ain't even want to say nothing else after that, Dr. Mary. Y'all just on fire tonight. That's what I'm trying to say. Come on through. So they ain't even really got no customer because they don't know their customer. Now that's one for you right there for the night. Y'all better be writing this down, taking some notes. I'm trying to tell you today, tonight. Hey, you better listen because these are some real serious tips that apply to real business owners. Like if you are that play business owner that be talking about a whole bunch of stuff but don't ain't really experienced none of it, then you just in theory, just like them people who taught Dr. Mary. You just in theory. You just walking around there looking like, okay, well, I was told to do something and I know that I'm supposed to do it, but I ain't really got no clients. I ain't got no real people.
Mm,
Listen, if
mm,
you are
mm,
that
mm.
person, listen, come on over to www.kbbullc.com right now and go ahead and click on the associate certification so I can get you in a private session so we can talk about some real business. Do y'all know that I've been in business over almost 35 years? Do you know that I started out as a financial advisor? I've been running a successful credit repair business since 2006 and really before then because I started with my own credit. And I'm talking about in 3 months, fixed my own credit because it was in shambles because my mom had ran up some credit cards in my name and turned around and opened up a whole company in 2006 after I had done friends and family's credit for years. And they were successful. I was able to purchase my first home at the age of 23. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? So I know business if I don't know nothing else. And that's why, like Dr. Tina said, if you are interested in bettering your business, no matter what state you're in, you need to go to the website right now. You need to stop playing games. But let's get back to the topic at hand. The people that are chasing the people. Okay. First of all, you don't re-ran those people through the ringer over and over again so many times. They just tired of you. So you need to get a new group of people. Okay. So let's start there. Like Dr. Mary said, know who your customer is, be able to engage with the right people for your product and service, like Dr. Tina said. And if you can't help people, stop lying. Stop telling people that you can help them and you know good and well that you don't offer that service or that product. And let's
Mhm.
talk about excelling in or mastering the product or service that we do have. Let's talk about that for a second. See, if we would change and shift the focal point from chasing the people so that we can make the money, because sometimes we ain't even interested in chasing the people, we just interested in chasing the money.
Mhm.
And the reason why we ain't got a business that is actually operating and actually generating funds, taking us from 6 to 7 and 8 figures, is because we are focused on the wrong thing. We're focused on the money, which is a byproduct of the business. That is a byproduct, meaning that is a product that passes through your business, and then your actual business foundation is grounded and rooted in the people and the service. So the service is the last thing that came out of my mouth. The service or your product. So whatever your service or product is, have you mastered that? Is it something that is undeniable for people to engage in? Do you offer your product and service to every person that comes your way? Or are you just sitting around twiddling your thumbs, feeling like that you are better than that you can't open up your mouth and talk to nobody about nothing? They should already know everything about your business. See, that's where we mostly are. Most of us are at a place where we feel like, oh, well, I don't need to advertise. I don't need to tell nobody about what I do because I'm already on the top tier. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. And that's why you still broke. That's why you still struggling. That's why you still hiding behind the camera and hoping that nobody find out about your real life behind the scenes. Okay? That's what's wrong with majority of businesses because we are out here playing games. We are not actually conducting a professional mastered product or service. Your product or service has to be in excellence. That means that you need to know that product in and out. You need to be able to roll that off your tongue no matter where you are, what you're doing. If you at the grocery store or you at the mailbox, it don't matter. You should be able to talk about your business in every conversation that exists. But most of us don't have that ability because we going by a script in our brains, like y'all said tonight, avatars, and then this fantasy idea of what we think our businesses are, instead of looking at the reality. The people will tell us what kind of business we actually have. And if you ain't got no clients, then that ought to tell you that you really ain't no business owner. Hello, somebody. You really ain't no business owner if you ain't got no clients. So learn how to talk about your business. Let's learn how to excel in the products or bits or services that we have. So what do you know about your business? Okay, you know you got a product or service. Okay, well, how many times a day do you actually offer that product or service to people? Are you passionate, like one of y'all said tonight? Are you passionate about what you do? Can you explain what you do to a child? That part. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Okay, I'm just saying. Like, it has to be that simple. It has to be that passionate, that excitement, that, that joy that brings you life every day. Because only you can do what you're doing. But if there's no mastery in that product or service, if you don't really understand why you're doing what you're doing, then you might need to change your product or service. You may need to go back to the drawing board to figure out exactly what is it that you love? What is it that you be willing to die for? What is it that brings justice? Or what is it that is just absolutely right that ain't nobody else doing the way that you would do it? What would bring tears to your eyes? That's what we need to go back to the drawing board and do. And even for those of us who do know that this is what we are supposed to be doing, we need to accessorize. What do I mean by that? We need to break off or break down the product or service that we have and see how we can add extended versions of what we already have as a core product. We can't just be walking around here saying, okay, well, yeah, I'm a business owner. I do this, I do that. Yeah, you might be in clothing, but are you the best clothing producer out here? Are you helping people to get their clothes hemmed and tailored to fit their bodies, intricately detailed? Are you into all of that? Or are you just selling clothes? See what I'm talking about accessorizing? You got to get into the details of what you do. And if you're not in the details, then guess what? Who else gonna be in the details? It ain't gonna be your employee. It ain't gonna be your independent contractor. It ain't gonna be your intern or your volunteer. They ain't gonna do it for you because they're going by your vision. So what is your vision? Have you lost your vision and been focusing on the wrong things? That's where most of us are. That's why our businesses ain't flourishing. Okay, I'm gonna calm down for a little bit and let y'all jump in on that. Who want to go first? Dr. Tina, you good?
All right. So basically, what happens when you completely lean into your business and your products and services, and like my daddy say, stand on business 10 toes deep? When you know that you know what you offer is something that is impactful, no matter if the next 100 people say no, that one person that says yes can multiply to 1,000, like Michelle be bringing out a lot. So for me, the beauty of speaking what you do, being of service of what you do, having clients, not avatars, real clients of what you do, right? Or customers, right? That have results. What happens when you are doing it right is that those people start referring you to their people. This is how you know when you're doing it right. That's when other people start, when they go places, hey, you need to go sign up with Dr. Mary. She do the grants. Hey, you need to sign up with Michelle. She do business setup. Hey, you need to sign up with Dr. Tina. She do media and marketing. That is when you know that you hit your niche market. What you're doing actually really works, because if it didn't really work and they wasn't feeling that belongingness and feeling that experience of what you bring, they wouldn't say it to anyone. Think about Walmart and Amazon. Every time we turn around, we directing people to their website. What about your website? They be like, girl, where you got that dress from? Girl, I got it from Walmart. Oh, you did? Which Walmart, girl? On Bush River Road, the one on Bush River. Guess what? The girl done got in the car and drove all the way to Bush River, got the dress, and you ain't getting no cut. Guess what? You ain't getting, I ain't telling you nothing that I got if I ain't sending you my affiliate link. I'm gonna tell you, but you're gonna get that affiliate link because Walmart getting paid. Why can't I get paid too?
Hello.
That's advertisement. So we gotta like shift our mind to multiply. We got to shift our mind. Everything that we do, we're either being sold to or we selling. I know we don't like to say the word selling, but guess what? This whole live, this what I'm doing right now, I'm unsubliminally selling to you. Yes,
Hello.
I am. Okay, so we all are being sold, whether it is intentional or non-intentional. You could be selling me on something and you'll never even mention your business, but I'm looking at your posture, the way you speaking, the way you sitting, and I'm like, you know what? I like the way she carries herself, what she's saying. I want to know more about how. I wonder, does she have? That whatever she talking about. I wonder if she got that in the book. Guess what? You just by default sold something. So you're selling whether you want to sell or not. You're doing it for yourself or for somebody else. Well, so why not do it for yourself and somebody else? Because a lot of people have affiliate programs like I do, Michelle do, Dr. Mary, all us gonna have our stuff. You're gonna have the affiliate link for us so you can help us sell our stuff too. And make some money. But anyway, that was a sidebar to be continued. Anywho,
yes.
Just understand that this is basically how it is. And when you get to the point where you are comfortable, when you understand your audience, you have clients that you have proof, that social proof, what happens is they start referring you. Like right now I have the podcasters, they are referring me, not because I asked them, but because of their results. They like, listen, you better go over their team. You better go over their team for this right here, right? So are your clients and your customers doing that for you? Are they sharing your product with other people? Are they sharing your service with other people? If not, then ask them what is missing.
You go.
Don't be afraid. Don't get all in your feelings. What am I not doing that you feel that I should do? How can I be better? Why do you think we do these feedback questions? Give me some feedback on what I need to do better. You think I got this place to the place that I am at now just because I thought of everything? Oh, I'm just that good. No. I asked for feedback. Like, okay, I know we tried to do this and we tried to do that, but did you like this? Did you like that? Some of them say yes, some of them say no. They're like, nah, that one. So let them tell you what they want and stop trying to give them what you think they need, and what they will talk to them. They will let you know what it is they want. What is it they need? You just need to close that mouth, to open up them ears and listen.
Hello.
That's all I gotta say.
Come on through, Dr. Tina. Yes. All right, Dr. Mary, let's hear from you.
I can't go after Dr. Tina. Oh,
yes, you can. Come on, drop the mic. You done dropped it earlier, and I had to come in after you. Come on with it, Mary. Money lady, the grant lady, the money lady. You always, we just say your name and they want to talk to you.
I love the space, KBBU, Michelle, because of the people that are part, the coaches and everybody that's a part. Everybody need what they have.
Yes.
You just do not see this everywhere. I already told you all that, hey, I went to college. I mean, I went and got a PhD, and these people speaking of theory. And all this money, they speaking of theory. But here, now Michelle laid the foundation. And then Dr. Tina take it to the next level, and somebody else do it. So it's not just about what we saying in theory. These people have business. Michelle already told you she's been in business for 30 years, and specialists, experts in their area. So that's the whole purpose. I'm telling you, even with the invention, man, I did all of that before, and I still didn't have stuff together when I came here. The KBBU. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second. So my thing is, you really, really, really want to just pause for the cause. One, make sure stop trying to do shortcuts.
Mm.
Oh.
Stop trying to do shortcuts. Get in a space
Mm.
where somebody you know with years and years of experience so they can tell you, and don't wear your feeling on your sleeve. Just don't wear it
Mm.
on your sleeve, because if you wear it on your sleeve, your little feelings gonna be hurt. It's not about that. It's really about making sure the standard is excellence. I promise you, the standards is excellence here on both sides. So my thing is, stop trying to just throw anything out there and get in a space and a place like KBBU Media with Dr. Tina, so it can, the standard is excellence. It's not, it doesn't go down as you move up to other people in KBBU. The standard is right there. The standards is excellence. And the funny thing is, in your business, especially in the foundational part, you should be stretching. So it should be uncomfortable.
Ooh.
But we don't want to stretch.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to spend a lot of time. You don't want to do it. You want somebody else to do it. But again, if you have somebody else to do it, then you don't get the knowledge they do.
Ooh.
Y'all be
Sydney.
willing to be uncomfortable. You gotta be willing to be uncomfortable. And then here it is. Here it is. We just want to help the 100 people, but you call to the nations.
Oh,
But
Oh,
how you gonna help the nation and you doing it all yourself?
oh,
come on, Dr. Mary.
I'm
my.
just saying. I mean, for real, I'm talking to myself too. And so the thing is, if you're not stretching, you're not growing.
That part.
And
Mm.
you gotta be willing to stretch. And when you get to, and I love moving from level to level here, because when you finish with that undergrad, and then she gonna bring some more fire. She gonna bring the fire.
It's a different kind of
Yeah.
fire.
I know. It's a different kind of fire, but the thing is, you are always growing. And the funny thing is, when you go back through the classes with as the coaches, you would think that I got what I need the first time, but I'm still learning something new, and something new pop out at me. So it's forever growing. So be
Yes.
willing to be uncomfortable in the foundational principles, so that, think about it, uncomfortable. They trying to build a house and it starts to rain. Do they not have to stop?
They have to stop.
They
Mm.
have to stop, and they have to have something else. And then when all the water's out and it done dried up, now they start back. And this is it. You got to make sure that you are living on the outside and not the inside of your head, so that you can apply the concepts and the principles that you learn, so you can be uncomfortable for a time.
Mm, mm.
But the thing is, when you move to the next level, because it's a new level, you still gonna get a little uncomfortable there, but you won't be as uncomfortable you was when you first started it. So be willing to be uncomfortable for a while, so that you can grow. For
Love
real,
it.
for real. Yeah.
Love it, ladies. Y'all killing the game. Y'all are going all the way in tonight. I am so feeling this. Yes, I am. Oh my goodness. Yes, such good stuff, such good nuggets. Let's go ahead and get those pens to writing. Are you writing? Are you not? Are you just sitting there just listening? Did you know that when you write things down, that it's more likely that you're going to remember it about 80% more? You're going to remember about 80% more when you write things down. But I got another point that I just want to say to kind of close us out tonight. What is your ability to attract these people? There is a principle of attraction. And the principle of attraction to your product or service, do the people, are they even attracted to you? Like,
Mm.
do they even want to be around you? So what am I saying? What, first of all, what's your spirit like? Do people come around you and they feel like your spirit is just off? Like, what kind of person are you? What's your personality? Have you been so engaged and consumed by other businesses and what they offer and all of these other people and products and stuff and money, that you are not even aware of your mental stability? that you're not even aware of the attitude that you carry, that people don't even want to be around you? See, in order for you to excel in your product or service, in order for you to stop chasing the people, you got to stop sometimes and not ask anybody but God. Hey, am I searching me and see if I am doing the right things spiritually, mentally, and physically? Spiritually, is your spirit right? Do people want to be around you? Are you a mean person? Are you a nasty person? Are you a person that want to tell everybody what to do? Do you always want to control folk? See, your product or service cannot be attracted to the masses because sometimes our spirits ain't right. Sometimes our minds ain't right. Sometimes our minds is all over the place and people don't want to talk to us because we talking too doggone much. And you be done sold the person on your product or service, and then you be done told them so much that they just decide that they don't want to do business with you at all because you don't know when to shut up. Or maybe your attitude is just stink. Maybe you don't have a good customer service skill set that you need to go back and learn so that you can have the attraction principle be applied to your product or service that you're offering. See, sometimes we don't have enough education in the product or service that we offer. Sometimes we need to go back to school. And that's what Dr. Mary was just saying, and Dr. Tina. Basically, that you need to always understand that there is room for growth. So do you need to go and get a little bit more information about what you do? Have you mastered it? Meaning, can you roll off the top of your head at any given moment, even in your sleep, what you do? Are you able to engage a client even in your tired and your exhausted moment? Can you flip that thing around and still have the same attitude that you would if you weren't tired and exhausted? If you weren't sick? If you weren't down and out? If you weren't going through something? Do you have the ability to have the same attitude? See, most of us don't have that kind of attraction principle. We ain't got that because when we tired, we just tired. We don't want nobody, don't be bothering me. Don't call me. Don't be, no. I'm cutting everybody off. That's the kind of attitude mentally that we have. And then we wondering why we ain't attracting no clients. We wondering why we ain't perfecting our gift, skill, and talent with that product or service that God has given us. He done blessed it already before he even gave it to us, before rather we knew what it was. It was already blessed beforehand. But the problem is that we keep on making all of these excuses because we don't want to do the work that it takes for us to master and excel in the attraction principle. See, it don't matter what is going on in my life. I have even been in a situation where there has been death in my family. And guess what I had to do? I had to have the right attitude. I'm a business owner. I have 4 companies. 4. So with 4 companies, how in the world do I have the audacity to think that I can just turn it on and off whenever I feel like it? And oh, well, my client got to deal with it. Baby, learn some customer service. Learn how to have your attitude right. Attract the right people with you having the right type of attraction. Okay, that's what we got to do. And then thirdly, do you have the attraction principle down packed as it relates to your body? Are you attracting men or women for the wrong reasons? Are you attracting people for the wrong purpose? Do people realize that you are a professional, or do they think that you a homeless person? Do people know that you are a business owner, or do they think that you are a prostitute on the side of the corner? Do people know that you are a business owner, or do they think that you are a drug dealer? Do people know that you're a business owner, or do they think something other than what you actually are based on what you physically look like? Now, I ain't talking about whether you cute in the face or not. I'm talking about what you look like physically. What does your hair look like? What does your clothes look like? Are you attracting the right type of person so that you can master that product or service by having clients? But if people don't even want to engage with you because of the way that you look, do you look like you tired all the time? Do you look like you are a millionaire and you over here looking like, okay, you a hobo? Pick one. Do you really want to be a business owner? Or do you really want to be the person that you attracting? Ooh. Let's get off of this live because they is feelings hurt. They is feelings is hurt right now. I'm just saying, this is the truth. We got to understand the attraction principle matters. Many of us think that, okay, well, we can just go anywhere and do anything. We can look any kind of way. But let me tell you something. One of my daughters really exercised this attraction principle. She had a product or service. She does hair, she does makeup, she does nails, right? Okay, she went to the bank. And she went to the bank with her dreads. She has dreads. I'm not knocking her hair, but I'm just saying she has dreads and they cute. And she's small and petite. She went in some sweats and she was just casually dressed, not even real like business casual, but casual. Like it's just another day and I'm just going to the bank. Okay, well, she was going to the bank and she talked to the teller. When the teller first saw her, she wasn't attracted to think that she was a business owner. She was just like, oh, there's another young lady, African American. Probably thought she was a kid, no older than 18 years old, because she's little, right? But when my daughter got up to the counter and explained to her she was making a large deposit into her bank account, then the whole personality changed for the teller. The whole attitude changed. The whole attraction level came with respect. And my daughter was offended. But then she came back and she told me, she said, Mama, now I know why you walk into places, why you get dressed before you leave the house, before you go out, you look a certain way because that is respect on your name. So I'm asking you, I'm challenging you tonight to decide if you are going to really begin to master your product or service. Let's get ready to apply that attraction principles in all three areas. Have the right spirit, have the right mental stability, and have the right physical attraction. That's all I got to say. Ladies, is there any last words that you would like to share before we close out tonight? Y'all like, we hush mouth. Well, listen, once again, we are Kingdom Builders Business University. This is KBBU Behind the Scenes. Normally, we will be in class from 7:30 to 9, but we are out on still summer break until our big event that's coming up on October the 11th. That's right, October the 11th of 2025. We are having what is called the Media and Wealth Summit. And guess what? Dr. Tina J. Ramsey and I are actually putting on the party, baby. And guess what? Dr. Mary Hancock is going to be one of our guest speakers at the Media and Wealth Summit. Let me go ahead and show y'all what this is. You need to go right now to www.kbbulllc.com so that you can get your tickets. Listen, make sure that you get a VIP ticket because we ain't playing no games, are we? We ain't playing no games, ladies. We ain't playing no games. So, Dr. Tina, can you tell them a little bit about our guest speakers and who they are and what they do?
Yes, we have Dr. Nikki Ziegler. She is our visibility expert. We're talking about today how you can attract your ideal client, real people, but also it's dealing with how you present yourself, your presence, what you put in the marketplace. And Dr. Nikki Ziegler is our visibility expert and our host. So you're going to be not only hearing us talk about visibility, but you're going to be seeing it done real time. So then you will have an example which you can follow, because many times you hear people say these terms, but you just don't know what they actually look like in real life. So you'll be able to see a living, breathing, a living, breathing person who is going to exemplify what visibility looks like in real time. Next up, we have Dr. Michael Finkley, our branding expert. Many times we hear people talking about brand this. You need a brand, your branding sound, your branding voice, your branding look. But what exactly does that look like? People will say these things, but they won't actually show you how. So what makes this event that Michelle and I are doing is that we're not just talking at you, we're actually teaching you, and we're doing the thing that most people do not do at an event. We are showing you how. And he's going to show you how he built, because he is a Grammy nominated award TV host. Well, TV host and artist, and he's going to be showing you all about his brand and how he built it up, so you can see it real time, so that you can duplicate it for whatever it is that you're doing. Next up, we have Shayna Asby. She is our connections expert. Yes, many of you may be saying, what is a connections expert? Well, a connections expert is a person who teaches you what we were talking about today. How do you communicate? How do you connect with these real people who need your help? Okay, so how do you connect on a personal level? And then how do you carry that over to the business side and connect with your staff, your audience, your supporters, the community, making all that make sense? And then we're going to go on over, because she is the bridge to bridging take you from the media. Then we're going to do the communications, and then we're going to take it on over to Michelle's side, which is the wealth side. Because after you doing all this, you want to know, like, show me the money. How I'm going to do what I need to do. So Michelle, take it on over.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and take that off the screen for a minute, because y'all already know who I am. Hey. All right. So listen, I am going to be bringing to the table conversations around money and budgeting that money. Listen, let me tell you something. Most people have a problem with money management and don't realize it. So what are we going to be talking about at this Media and Wealth Summit? We're going to be talking about how to manage your money properly. I am going to go into depth detail about where you can find those pennies, where you can pull those pennies from, and then I'm going to teach you what to do with those pennies so that you can put everything together. We're going to start out, after we talk about money and management, we're going to talk about putting your credit to a 800 credit score. That's what we are talking about, getting those credit scores up to the level that you can do whatever you want to do. The highest credit score you can have is an 850. Guess what? We're going to teach you how to get that with the secrets to the credit game. That's right, the secrets to the credit game. Did you not know that there were secrets? That's the reason why you're having such a problem winning at this game? You didn't know that there were secrets? Come on now, you had to know that. Anyway, we're going to be talking about the credit. Then we're going to roll on over and talk about retirement. We're going to talk about how to invest your money with Mr. Lee Williams. Let me go ahead and put him back up. Mr. Lee Williams is going to be bringing to the table the wealth expertise. He is the one that is going to talk to us about how to go from a regular old savings account to how you can get what is called compound interest. If you don't know what compound interest is, then you need to make sure that you're at the Media and Wealth Summit. And he's going to also help us to engage into our retirement planning. He's going to also talk to us about investing in the medium size as well as the small, medium size, and the large type of investments. That's mutual funds, stocks, bonds. And if you don't know any of these terminologies, then you definitely need to be at the Media and Wealth Summit on October the 11th. Then we are going to go into business. We're going to start talking about business, how to set up your business, how to conduct business, what you need to do in order to position yourself for what? Money, credit, business credit. I ain't talking about personal credit now. I'm talking about business credit and funding. So, Dr. Mary, go ahead and tell them a little something about what you're going to bring to the table.
Listen, we're gonna make sure you understand. Michelle made sure your business is formatted correctly. Now I'm going to make sure you understand what you need to do to get funding. Y'all, again, it's the little things. It's the little things. And you got to understand the game in order to understand what you need to do. You got to know your right fit. You got to know what you're looking for. And this is why we're talking about making sure you know who your customer service, who you're doing customer service for, your target market. Because again, based on what kind of funding you're looking for, it's going to be based on who is your target audience for what you're trying to do.
Mm, and I
Oh,
heard that you was giving away some grants.
Yes, what we're gonna do, you better get that VIP. We're gonna put 3 grants in there in your VIP package that everybody can get. So we're gonna have nonprofit stuff. We're gonna have for profit. I'm telling you, your whole mind is gonna change. You gonna be like, I didn't know we can do that. Yes, you can do that. So we're excited about even jump starting what you want to do and just showing you some places that you can find some funding for what you're doing.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Hercules, Hercules. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Are you a business owner? Are you trying to get money funding? Are you trying to take your business to the next level? Well, we got the solution for you. Now, that's not all that we doing. At the Media and Wealth Summit, we're going to be feeding y'all. We're going to have some music, some dancing, some entertainment. We're going to be doing all kind of exposure as far as global reach. Dr. Tina, you ain't tell them that you was in 140 countries. You ain't even tell them nothing about that they gonna be on TV. They gonna be on TV.
yeah. I'm so used to talking about everybody else stuff. Let me listen. You guys, I'm not just gonna be there. I'm not just on the flyer. I'm gonna help you too. Okay. All right. So I am coming in to teach you all about media and marketing. Because many times you hear about media and the most you think about media is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Well, it goes beyond that. And I actually tell you how you can do these different things and how you can totally maximize your visibility organically. Of course, you can do paid ads and all this stuff like that. But my secret sauce is teaching you how to use what you have and leverage what you have over time to build a lasting impression. See, if you just do ads, you got to keep the ads going in order to keep the impression. The way I teach you is that you're not going to be no one-hit wonder. It's going to take some work, but you're not going to be no one-hit wonder, honey. And you can keep more of them coins in your pocket. All right. And then I'm going to tell you all about marketing, what it is, because many of you don't even know the difference between media and marketing. You think it's the same thing, but honey, it is not the same thing. But the cool thing is it goes together like meatballs and spaghetti, peanut butter and jelly, all the good things, Oh, yes, all the good things. Macaroni, cheese, and chicken. Okay, let me stop. Anyway, it goes along together. And so once you figure out how it goes together, okay, then you can really take that engine of leverage with media and marketing, along with funding, along with having a good, strong foundation with business, along with having your credit good on both sides, business and personal. And then that is how we take you from all those points and we bring you to what we call building your legacy and breaking generational curses, dealing with finances, business, marketing, sales, investments, all these things. You will never be the same. This event is transformational. We are doing this because we cannot help everybody, but we're going to help these 350 people up in this room. So if you're not in this room, 350. So yes. I'm telling you right now, get that VIP because we're doing some extra little things in the VIP, honey. It's all That's going down in the VIP. But if all the VIP tickets are taken, then get yourself in the room and get that general because everybody gonna be treated good and you're gonna learn. So we are doing it big. We are doing it right. We are the only event that I can think of that is teaching you really how to do something. There's a lot of people that's doing events, and I'm not trying to knock them because all of them have their place, because you can still network. But what I'm saying is we are really teaching you how you can change your life.
That part.
Okay, because many times people give you the beginning and the end or the middle and don't give you the, we are going to help you be able to leverage, and you're going to be in a room with people who can actually help you go from point A to point B, because we understand that it's not the power of you or the power of one, it's the power of us.
Many.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's the power of us. Why do you think Michelle and I are collaborating? We have businesses where we can stand on our own 2 feet and do an event by ourselves, with ourselves, and still be okay.
That part.
But honey, that ain't the way God wanted. We got to come together, because we're not just telling you what to do. We're showing you. We're practicing what we're preaching. We are collaborating, showing you that people, no matter what level you are, the way that truly make it in 2025 and beyond is not by doing it by yourself. It's about being in the room with the right people that really want to see you win, and then you being willing and teachable. And we're gonna have some fun too, to take it to the next level, because I know you're hearing about all this learning, but Michelle, they probably said, I ain't finna be at no place all day and just learning. That's it, just learning.
No, you're gonna be
having a party.
We are gonna be eating. We are going to be having some dance offs. We're gonna be doing some line dances. We're gonna be doing
entertainment, comedy.
I'm trying to tell you, we're gonna have comedy. We're gonna be singing. We're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. And listen, those of you who are single out there, listen, you need to know that you want your boo thing to be met at this event. You want to meet your boo thing at this event. If you are single, now all of us ladies are married, so we already taken, okay? We smoking for it. However, but if you come to this event, listen, at least you will have somebody who has a like mind like you have. If you are interested in being a business owner, or you're interested in bettering yourself, leaving a legacy, like Dr. Tina was saying, if you are thinking about retirement, and you thinking about trust funds and putting your business in a trust fund and all of your money so you can keep that for generations to come, then at least you know that you're going to be in the house with somebody who does think the same way. You ain't got to search no further. Go ahead and get in the room where you can.
Get off them date naps. Get on off them date naps. Get off them date naps.
That's
Come
right.
on
Come on in. Come on in. Go ahead now to KBBULLC.com and get your VIP tickets. That's all we got for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, all of you, for watching. Hey, Coach Cornell, we see you out there, man. Thank you for watching. That's one of our previous coaches. I'm ready for you to come on back in.
Once a coach, always a coach.
That's right. That's right. Come on through. Come on through. Yes. So we are going to close out now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you learned some amazing tips. You took notes, and wait until next week, because you never know what we're going to come up with as far as a conversation about KBBU behind the scenes with doing business the right way with entrepreneurs. Listen, y'all take care.